for now in the short run. In long run, everyone is making supernormal profits. Okay, untuk kes kedua, iaitu kes pasaran persaingan tak sempurna, still U-shapes, okay, MC cut across AC at minimum of AC, and then you have downward sloping demand curve, which is also your AR, and halfway in between the origin and your demand is your marginal revenue line. So you have MC equals to MR. This is where you decide to produce output Q star. So this is the price. So in this case, your AR is greater than your AC here. At this Q star, AR is here, AC is here. So you are making supernormal profits. So when it comes to economic theory of the firm, it's really easy to manage a firm because the objective is to maximize profit. You just need to consider what is MC, what is MR. Choose the output level that equate MC equals to MR. Because of our assumption, each firm in the market are price taker. They cannot affect the market price. Okay, marginal revenue is therefore equals to price. Okay, what you need to remember about profit maximization rule is that you need to produce output level at which marginal cost equals to price. Okay, P equals to MC. This is the only market where P equals to MC. The rest of the market, okay, oligopoly ke, monopoly ke, or monopolistic competition, what we have is MC equals to MR. Tak semestinya MC equals to P. Okay, this one is for the different, okay, this one is downward sloping market demand curve. Okay, and you see that on the left hand side, while on the right hand side is the horizontal demand curve for a firm in the perfectly competitive market. So the rule are, if you are monopoly or oligopoly, okay, what you need to do is determine MC equals to MR, produce at output at which they are equals. If you are in perfectly competitive market, work out your marginal cost, produce at which marginal cost equals to price. Okay. Terdapat beberapa kritikan terhadap model Neoklasik ini tentang pemaksimum untung. Okay, yang pertama adalah takrifan apa yang dimaksimumkan tidak jelas. Untung yang mana? Okay, it's possible that we are talking about supernormal profit, normal profit, subnormal profits. Okay, and economic profit is different from accounting profits. Okay, if you don't know the difference, then you need to go back and find out. The second criticism is model Neoklasik pemaksimum untung ini tidak mengambil kira motivasi firma yang berubah di bawah kapitalisme pengurusan. Okay, terdapat juga syarikat besar yang bukannya berpegang pada prinsip pemaksimum untung. Kita akan lihat selepas ini. Andai-andai yang tidak realistik. Okay, harga in term of price taker, in term of homogeneous product, okay, dan juga banyak kritikan lain. At the same time, you also have support for this neoclassical model. Okay, dari segi pemaksimum untung dan peminimum cost adalah sangat logik dari segi intuitifnya. Isu andaian tidak realistik juga telah dibincangkan. Dan dari segi pengurusan terpaksa memaksimumkan keuntungan, okay, dari segi persaingan dan dari segi sokongan empirikal. Anda boleh baca lebih lanjut di dalam modul 2. So in this case, when we discuss the firm in economic theory, okay, economic simplification, okay, simplification. So the diversity of the firms, okay, the number of firms is ignored to focus on the essence of profit maximizing behavior. Okay, in basic model, single industry and product, one location, privately owned, sole proprietor. Okay, perfectly competitive market tu untuk yang apa yang kita bincangkan tadi. No internal structure considered, no specializations. Okay, I don't know why this one keep coming up. Okay, firm does everything from manufacturing to sale. The core model is that profit maximizing behavior under condition of diminishing marginal productivity. So I told you all the theory that you learned before about profit maximization, teori cost, teori pengeluaran, teori law of diminishing marginal return, return to scale, okay, economies of scale, they all actually come together and helps your understanding on what we are discussing now. So in this case, okay, if we look at the firm, okay, in real world, okay, and compare that against the economic theory, what we have in the real world is an incredible diversity. So in terms of size, we have from the corner shops, okay, corner store in your kampung or in your housing area, okay, the small one, and then you have a large one such as Tesco. Okay, when it comes to burger, ambil contoh mudah. Okay, sekarang ni kita ada gerai burger. Okay, yang jual burger selected. Okay, and then the different type of stall. And then now we have McDonald's. Okay, standardized burgers. Okay, restaurant. And then we have the burger bakar. Now that made me hungry. Okay. And then we have in terms of operation. Okay, we have from one firm, one outlet. Okay, and then we have one big, okay, corporation, McDonald's for example, almost in all countries. Okay, and then in terms of diversity from single product. Okay, kalau tadi penjual goreng pisang, dia jual goreng pisang je. Paling-paling pun mungkin dia jual goreng keledek. But then when we talk about companies such as Sony, McDonald's, okay, they have diversified their product. And then from one industry to many, if you look at large corporation, they also diversified. For example, kalau Eon bukan sekadar produce kereta, tapi dia ada bank, dia ada benda-benda lain juga. Sime Darby bukan sekadar plantation, dia ada juga housing development, bla 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 bla. Okay, and then in terms of ownerships, okay, bukan sekadar kita ada sole proprietor, kita ada juga multinational listed company. So in terms of structure of the firms, okay, from one person operation to multi-department, from sole operation production to sale, contoh penjual goreng pisang tadi, to Tesco, for example, yang specialize in wholesaling, for example, and then we have manufacturing, specialization, retail, marketing, consulting. Maksudnya satu syarikat besar, they have different departments. So they have, they can practice scale economies, they have practice specialization. So in this case, when we look at theory of firm, the objective is profit maximization. It can be that another objective can be that profit satisfying, sekadar nak memuaskan aja. Or if possible that we are looking of long-term survival, kesinambungan masa jangka panjang. If we are talking about syarikat, okay, it's possible that they want to maximize share price. Okay, there are companies that want to maximize revenue instead of profit. There are companies that concentrate on brand loyalty, and there are companies that concentrate upon expansion and market dominance. So they might let go of profit maximization, especially for new company. Contoh, if you look at telecommunication company, apa yang baru keluar? I tak ingat. Is it P1? I can't remember. So basically, we have the original player in the market, Telecom, okay, Maxis, and then we have the newcomer that provide internet service provider. So they came out with differently. So when they started, so their objective is for expansion of the market shares and to dominate the market. So that type of company, startup company, they don't concentrate on profit maximization. Okay, I hope that one is clearer to you by now. Okay, now let's move on to the second part of firm theory. Kita ada banyak teori lain selain pada teori pemaksimuman untung. Pertamanya kita ada teori pemaksimuman pengurusan ataupun theory of managerial utility. I hope you still remember in economics, you are now in level 4. So the concept of utility is something that is abstract, but you must be able to imagine. It's something like kepuasan. Sometimes we measure in terms of units util. Okay, consumer utility. Okay, so now we're talking about firm utility and managerial utility. This is by Oliver Williamson. Okay, and then we have sales revenue maximization model by William Beaumont. Okay. We also have Beaumont who maximize present value of the firm's future stream of sales revenue. Is any of the mic open somewhere? Can you please switch it off? It's a bit distracting. Okay, if we look at theory of firm, okay, another one is what we call as maximizing growth by Robin Maris. Okay, the managerial utility depends on the firm's rate of growth. Terdapat juga pengurusan yang akan menekankan tentang kadar pertumbuhan firma. So that's why the aim now is to maximize the growth rate of the firm instead of maximize profit. So we have supply-led growth or demand-led growth, or we have profitability versus diversification. In order to grow, you need to diversify your product. So this is Okay, in contrast with profitability. And then you also have the principal agent problem. So remember when we talk about large corporation, syarikat berhad, basically, you have the shareholders who own the company, and then you have the shareholder who appoint the board of directors annually. So board of directors will monitor, okay, but the daily running of the company will be run by the management team. So the principal is the shareholders, but the agent that actually run the company is the management team, the managing director, for example. So in this case, as principal, okay, as shareholder of a company, you might want to make sure that profit is maximized so that you get bigger dividends. While as manager of the company, okay, your performance is measured in terms of growth of sales, perhaps. So in that case, you would prefer to have growth in terms of sales revenue, but not growth in terms of profit maximization. So this is another area that you can study. A lot of paper, article in journal have been written about this principal agent problem. This is a problem in economics, not just industrial economics. And then we have the integrative model by Oliver Williamson. Okay, so integrate the growth maximization model and the profit sales maximization models and the maximization of the present value of future sales. So this is all variation of the earlier theory. So we have maximize growth equals to maximize sales. And then we have the third part where we discuss, not the third part, remember the right hand side of the diagram that I showed earlier. So we have teori perilakuan ataupun behavioral theory by Syed and March. Okay, it's actually with Simon as well. So in this case, firms, okay, they have multi-goals, multi-decision, they have organizational coalitions. So in this case, they also have imperfect knowledge and they also have bounded rationality. Remember when we discuss in microeconomy, okay, we start our discussion with the assumption that a rational economic person, more is better, isn't it? So in this case, bounded rationality means not necessarily more is better. Okay, so there's a limit to have more. Okay, and so what we have here, managers cannot meet the aspiration level of all stakeholders. Okay, stakeholder, okay, is the board of directors, the shareholders. So managers cannot meet the aspiration. So managers cannot maximize. What they can do is to satisfy. Okay, to satisfy, memenuhkan kehendak pihak-pihak stakeholder is bukan shareholders ni. Stakeholder is what do you call that in BM? Pemegang, I can't remember, but stakeholder is different from shareholders. Okay, so government also have an interest in the firms, for example. So government is also a stakeholder. So back to the diagram just now, I already discussed with you, teori firma adalah terbahagi kepada. Okay, yang paling penting, asas perbincangan kita adalah profit pemaksimuman. Pemaksimuman untung oleh Neoklasik. Kemudian kita ada beberapa model bukan pemaksimuman untung seperti model pemaksimuman hasil, okay, oleh Bomo, model pemaksimuman utility oleh Williamson dan juga model pemaksimuman pertumbuhan dinamik oleh Maris, dan kita ada model berpada perilakuan. So I hope, okay, you can differentiate. Oh, now only we are moving to Bomo. Okay, I hope you can differentiate. Okay, you can take out the difference between the model. Do not get confused between one and another. So when we discuss pemaksimuman jualan, okay, sales revenue, okay, oleh Bomo, kita sekarang adalah berubah kepada konsep kapitalisme pengurusan. Bukan lagi kapitalisme tradisional seperti di dalam pemaksimuman keuntungan, Neoklasik. Dalam konteks kapitalisme pengurusan, iaitu kita merujuk kepada firma korporat atau badan korporat, kawalan firma adalah terletak dalam tangan bukan pemilik firma. I told you just now, the owner of the company is shareholders, but the manager of the company is the management team or the managing directors. Maka objektif firma di sini adalah menjadi pemaksimuman hasil jualan tertakluk kepada kekangan keuntungan minimum. So we have total revenue and total cost function. Okay, pi star should be greater than pi. So hubungan apa yang perlu di-highlight di sini adalah hubungan di antara gaji eksekutif dan saiz syarikat. Kalau anda managing director, selalunya anda KPI ada melihat kepada berapa pertumbuhan jualan firma. Kalau jualan meningkat, maka anda layak dapat bonus contohnya. Oleh itu, ada kecenderungan untuk anda menekankan tentang pemaksimuman jualan dan bukannya pemaksimuman keuntungan. Okay. Dari segi konflik kepentingan. Okay, this is ownership and control just now. Ownership is by the shareholders, control by the management team or by the managing directors. Kelemahan-kelemahan pemegang saham iaitu pemilik firma adalah bilangan pemegang saham yang pegangan saham yang kecil. There are quite a large number of shareholders. Okay, bilangan pemegang saham tu ramai. Tapi setiap pemegang saham tu dia pegang saham yang kecil. So if we are talking about large corporation, if you own 1 or 2 unit of share, so you own a very small, a tiny portion of that corporation. Okay, so in this case terdapat pemegang saham amanah yang tidak mengambil berat soal pentadbiran syarikat. When it comes to the what they call that, AGM, okay, where you need to vote for resolutions, okay. So terdapat juga pemegang saham amanah yang tidak akan dapat vote. Okay, kurang keterampilan, kedudukan yang tidak tersusun, undi proksi yang merugikan, okay, mekanisme penerbitan saham baru yang tidak menyebelahi, okay, pemilik. Okay, so ini adalah dalam konteks perbincangan, okay, conflict between ownership and control. Jika kita lihat motivasi bagi pihak pengurus adalah segi gaji, saiz syarikat dan status dalam masyarakat, maka oleh itu pemaksimuman keuntungan menjadi agenda kedua. Okey, kita lihat di sini model pemaksimuman jualan. So we are referring to total revenue, total cost. Okay, so we have, okay, it's no longer syarat untung per minimuman ditunjukkan. So this is the profits. Okay. And then now you have, this is profit, but then now you are producing here. Alright. So anda lihat di situ, okay, model pemaksimuman jualan bukan mak anda atau mak saya, tapi maksimum, okay. Bukan mak, okay, maksimum jualan dan juga maksimum untung. Kuantiti output lebih banyak bagi maksimum jualan. Okay, ini adalah maksimum jualan. Output lebih tinggi. Q star adalah daripada perbincangan awal tentang pemaksimuman keuntungan, tak semestinya maksimum total revenue, remember? Okay, is still going up towards the highest peak, but the highest peak is where pemaksimuman jualan. So jika anda menggunakan konsep ini, pemaksimuman jualan, maka output yang dihasilkan adalah lagi tinggi. Harga jualan yang lebih rendah bagi memaksimumkan jualan. So remember, untuk kes pasaran persaingan tak sempurna, okay, you need to reduce the price in order for you to sell more in term of quantity. So in term of hasil sud, kos sud, perbelanjaan periklanan, menaikkan kos pengeluaran firma disebabkan anda, walaupun produk sama, now you need to differentiate your product. So you need to spend on advertising. So that will increase your production cost. Okay, cukai sekaligus dan kos tetap, okay, cukai bergetaran dan cukai jualan, you can read that further. So this is the criticism terhadap model BOMO. Ia hanya terpakai kepada firma output tunggal. Bagaimana pula kalau firma itu berbilang output? Okay, begitu juga dengan keadaan pasaran monopolistik. Dan kita dapati model BOMO adalah bertentangan dengan perilakuan rasional. Okay, kita assume dalam model neoklasik, rational means, okay, is profit maximization. Okay, tiada juga sokongan kajian empirical. Okay, dari segi hubungan jualan dengan keuntungan, okay, gagal menunjukkan keseimbangan industri, mengabaikan ancaman persaingan iaitu tindak balas. This one when we consider oligopolistic competition. Bagaimanapun semangat model BOMO ini adalah dari segi perspektif baru apabila kita membincangkan kapitalisme pengurusan, iaitu separation between ownership and control, pemisahan antara pemilik dan pengurus. Okey, model ketiga adalah pemaksimuman utility oleh Williamson. Di sini kita menekankan konsep utility pengurusan dan utility pemegang saham. Utility pengurusan adalah bergantung kepada gaji, jaminan pekerjaan, status dan prestige. Ini dipenuhi dengan pengambilan staf yang lebih ramai. So ini adalah merujuk kepada management slack ataupun kekenduran pengurusan ataupun kekenduran emolument, okey, dari segi bahagian gaji pengurusan dan faedah tambahan yang lain. Manakala hubungan di antara this one you can read. Okay, the prediction from Pemaksimuman Utility Williamson adalah oleh kerana pengaruh utility pengurusan dan bentuk keluk puas sama indifference curve for the management. Okay, keseimbangan berlaku pada tahap output yang lebih besar pada tingkat output firma maksimum untung. Sama juga tadi dengan model Bomol, output untuk model Pemaksimuman Utility Williamson adalah lebih besar pada tingkat output firma maksimum untung. Jika kita bandingkan model Williamson dengan model Pemaksimuman untung, perbelanjaan staf adalah lebih tinggi. Ini merujuk kepada management slack tadi. Dari segi menekankan utility pengurusan, kita bayar gaji, kita bagi jaminan pekerjaan. Betul, kalau managing director bagi pula driver dengan company car, and then adalah bonus lagi, okey, adalah bla bla bla, okey, annual company holiday. So that is what we call as management slack, kekenduran emolument. Kekenduran pengurusan lebih besar, kesan kenaikan cukai juga boleh dilihat di mana firma terpaksa menjana keuntungan di lapur yang lebih jika cukai syarikat dinaikkan. Model yang ketiga adalah model dynamic, okey, yang kita panggil sebagai pemaksimuman pertumbuhan oleh Maris. Objektif firma adalah pemaksimuman pertumbuhan berkekangan, mengeluarkan sesuatu barang dengan lebih banyak, mengeluarkan lebih banyak jenis barangan. Okey, maka di situ kita dapati pengurus akan memaksimumkan kadar pertumbuhan firma melalui kadar pertumbuhan permintaan untuk pengeluaran. Di situ itulah sebabnya model pertumbuhan Maris dia akan menekankan barang yang lebih banyak dan juga pelbagai jenis barangan. Okey. Untuk meningkatkan permintaan keluaran, okey, model Maris akan melakukan pengurangan harga, akan meningkatkan aktiviti periklanan, akan meningkatkan juga kualiti produk, akan melibatkan pengaruh faktor-faktor autonomi, dan di sini yang paling menarik sekali adalah strategi pempelbagaian. Okey, dari segi berbeza dan segi tiruan. Kritikan model permintaan model pemaksimuman pertumbuhan Maris adalah tiada bezanya dengan pemaksimuman keuntungan. Konflik antara pemilik dan pengurus, tiada bukti empirik, hujah yang terlalu mudah. So itu adalah model-model yang kita telah bincangkan, iaitu Baumol, Williamson and Maris. Okay, sekarang kita akan lihat model perilakuan. Model perilakuan, okey, dari segi proses membuat keputusan dalam firma, firma dianggap sebagai gabungan kepentingan pelbagai bahagian firma yang saling berkonflik. Ini adalah merujuk kepada firma berbilang matlamat dari segi pengeluaran, dari segi jualan, dari segi bahagian pasaran, dari segi keuntungan. Matlamat firma adalah sama ada melayani semua matlamat tersebut ataupun melayani sebahagian daripada matlamat yang berbeza tersebut ataupun berpada-pada. That means bukan memaksimumkan untung. Penyelesaian konflik adalah dengan menggunakan pembayaran wang, okey, pembayaran sampingan sebagai wang gaji, mengadakan kekenduran organisasi, organizational slack, okey, iaitu pembayaran faedah kepada rakan kongsi dan gabungan yang melebihi pembayaran yang diperlukan untuk mengekalkan seorang dalam organisasi ini sekarang. If you can understand about management slack, you can easily understand about organizational slack. You can read further about this model perilakuan oleh Syed and March. Kelemahan model ini adalah ia tertumpu pada persoalan dalaman firma dan tidak membincangkan soal industri, iaitu interaksi antara firma dan juga membincangkan soal-soal jangka pendek dan mengabaikan keseimbangan jangka panjang. At least when we discuss profit maximization in neoclassical theory, we have short term and long term and all that. So we have come to the end of our session for today. So bear in mind, I already discussed with you, okay, modul 2 iaitu model pemaksimuman untung oleh Neoklasik, okay, dan kita bincangkan juga, okay, alternatif kepada pemaksimuman untung dari segi model hasil oleh Baumol, model C oleh siapa, model pertumbuhan oleh Maris dan juga model berpada. You must remember all these names, okay, and relate with the concept that differentiate each and every one of this model. So this is bahan bacaan tambahan Okay, anda boleh lihat buku oleh Lipzinski dan juga Wilson and Goddard 2009, Industrial Organization, Competition and Theory. Try to get that from the library nearest your home. Okay, don't buy the whole books, it's expensive and you are not going to need the whole chapter, the whole books. And do check out, for example, in this website by Pearson's, okay, the glossary, PowerPoint that is available on the web's companion website, okay, based on this book. Okay, in order for you to understand this chapter. And in the next coming video conference, we'll be discussing module 3 on structure, conduct and performance, or we call that in Malay struktur, gelagat dan prestasi pasaran. This is what we'll be discussing. Unsur-unsur struktur pasaran, konsep dan pengukuran penumpuan pasaran dan juga gelagat pasaran. So that's all the time that we have for today. So if you got questions, don't be shy, just shoot your email to me. Okay, make sure you have the subject heading JKE417. There are too many mails. Okay, sometimes my mailbox is full. Okay, so make sure that you have the subject heading so that I know this is from student. It's very, very important. Okay, so sorry HD for the delay in replying to your emails. Okay, and don't forget, you need to start now. Okay, I know that the due date looks like, oh, tahun depan kena hantar tugasan. But remember, now it's already end of November. And then we are talking about now is also the school break. Okay, your kid at home. Okay, you're going to take the annual year-end holiday. Okay, a lot of wedding during weekend. Okay, throughout the month until December and early January. So, where is the time for you to do these individual assignments? Don't come to me last minute asking that, oh, I do not know how to find journal article. Okay, I already instruct you. Okay, in terms of how to download a journal articles, already share with you, okay, in the academic planner itself, okay, what you should have in your essay, in your kertas ilmiah. Okay, so try your best and I'll see you in the next video conference. Thank you for being with me. Assalamualaikum dan selamat